Ben Towers was involved and interested in the world of business when he was just 11. Can this be true?
At school during the day and then by night running a company.
Richard Branson also named him one of the UK's most exciting entrepreneurs.
Becoming first person to employ themselves as an apprentice in their own business.
Public speaker, investor, television personality.
Too often we get caught in the moment and we fail to look back and reflect on the past. During lockdown I've had the chance to reflect on my past and I've realised I've now been in business for 10 years. One of the things that has been so important to me along my journey has been people and community. Making sure I have the right people around me all the time. I look back to when I was 11 years old and when I had my family and friends around me championing me and supporting me, that literally put me on the right track to grow and eventually exit my business. By the age of 11, I was building websites for family and friends. But by 13, I'd made it into a business. And by 15, I started to employ other people. At the age of 16, I had the next challenge. And that was all around me wanting to be full-time in the business, but legally it had to be in education until I was 18. So cutting a long story short, I ended up becoming the first ever person to employ themselves as an apprentice in their own business. At 17, I became the first person to get a business bank account whilst under the age of 18. I literally had to change the rules to make this happen. And by the age of 18, we were working with some of the world's leading brands like IHG Hotels, Virgin Racing, Champion's, the Government. And I then did a multi-million-pound merger of that business with another marketing agency. I look back and I can look back across my journey and you can go, wow, that's good. But one of the big highlights for me has more been around being able to help other people. Being able to make a way for other under 18s to now get a business bank account. By being able to start a conversation that young people can run a business, but we can do something successfully while still at school. Last year I started consulting for GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, and I was a communications director for one of their massive change programs with their merger with Pfizer. Following that, it then led to me really thinking about what can I do to make a difference in the health of others, and in this case specifically mental health. Since a young age I've been speaking at events, from sold-out arenas in Germany to private homes in Spain to conferences across the world including Colombia and in New Zealand. And it was actually in New Zealand where I was on a trip with the youth group and the government consulting to help young people and their well-being. I actually came up with the name of our new business, Tahora, and that's Maori for the words together and health. So Tahora is an employee engagement app that brings together communities within the workplace around interests and goals, and by bringing together these communities into tribes, we can now start to help people go to work and not be alone. Help employees be in a place where they now feel like they're supported and feel like they have people around them who love and care for them. By doing this, it's proven to have far greater results both from a business perspective and from an employee perspective. Employees now feel like they're supported. They now feel like they have people around them who actually care about who they are. And for me, that's one of the big reasons why I get up in the morning. I get up knowing that the work we're doing is changing the lives for individuals across the world. So no matter who you are, if you can take one thing away from this video, I'd love for you to really focus on who can you bring to your inner circle, who can you bring to the table, who can be there for you. They don't care about your business, they don't care about your career per se, they care about you and they care about making sure that you get the best thing for yourself and that you're safe and well, because as an entrepreneur, you can so easily forget that. We all need other people to thrive and to be our true selves.